joining us now to tell us more about the Phoenix Girls Chorus, Danya Tiller, Artistic Director of the Chorus, and also with us is chorus member Gretchen Monroe. Good to have you both here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so what is the Phoenix Girls Chorus?
The Phoenix Girls Chorus is a nonprofit organization. Obviously, we're in our 35th year of organization, and we are comprised of 5 different choirs. So we have age-appropriate choirs starting at 2nd grade, age 7, all the way through high school.
And again, 7 through 18, I think, is the age range,
Yes,
pretty
sir.
much there. And is it by age only? Is it by accomplishment? How do you do that?
Not exactly. So it's partially by age and grade, but as they progress through, it also becomes about ability and talent. So we have some overlap in some of the choirs to accommodate for that.
And you have been with the choir for how long?
This is my 10th year.
10th year, my goodness. When you first started out, what did you expect? What were you looking at?
Well, my sister was in it previously, and we were recommended by a friend, so I had an idea of what I was going to receive, but still, it's amazing. You know, you can't describe it in words and give it justice.
As far as the experience, is it a social experience? Is it a learning experience? Obviously, what are the things you have learned there?
Definitely growth in music, and hearing, in your sight reading, in rhythm, but also growth in leadership as well.
Yeah. That's kind of the mission of the girls' chorus. I mean, the chorus is kind of like self-esteem, leadership, teamwork, poise, all of these things.
Absolutely. One of the things I love to tell our new parents when we have orientation is that through this music education program, through our travel, through what we do together, we are trying to make better human beings through our music. So not just great musicians, but great human beings.
But as you're making these great human beings, though, music theory, choreography, all of that stuff has to be taught, huh?
Absolutely. So, you know, we kind of feel like we are the kind of activity for kids or for youth that is aligned with maybe a serious gymnast or a serious sports team, but we don't require the same commitment of time. So we require a lot of work and a lot of learning and achievement, but we don't have the daily rehearsals or the daily practices that some other sports do.
Sounds like one after-school, all-day rehearsal per week.
Yes, so depending on the choir, it's anywhere between an hour and a half to 2.5 hours of time once a week.
Yeah, when you auditioned now for the chorus, what was that like? Was it pressure-packed or was it just kind of a breeze?
An easy combination, somehow.
Explain.
Well, I was in 3rd grade, so I don't remember much, but I remember I sang a jazz kind of song, so I was a little bit nervous, but I was also a little bit confident too. So.
Since then, now 10 years you've been with this. Have you?
Yes.
I understand that you guys travel all over the world. Carnegie Hall. Where have you been?
I have been to New York, Boston, Colorado, Italy, Spain, DC, and this year I am planning to go to Canada with the choir as well.
Wow. I mean, this is important as well. It's a learning experience in and of itself.
Absolutely. You know, the touring part of our program is essential. The girls not only bond with each other, but they learn so much about other cultures and other people on our travels and how much influence their music can have on other people.
And not so much with Gretchen in particular, but when you see girls coming in 3rd grade, 4th grade, a young age like this, and you watch them develop, their talent skills grow, talk to us about that.
Well, it's funny you should say that. The group of seniors that are exiting this year have been in the choir the whole time that I've been a part of the choir. So 7 years or more, they've all been in the choir. So they kind of feel like my children. So it's going to be difficult to say goodbye to them, but I cannot believe what amazing young women they've become. They're all confident, poised, as you mentioned before. They have jobs. They do community service. They are great students. They're going to get scholarships. They're going to go to college. I feel like the chorus has had a little bit to do with that, but they're just genuinely great human beings.
You feel like the chorus has had a little bit to do with that?
Definitely.
How can you talk to us about that?
Well, all of the girls there are very intelligent, at least with school, but also they're wise. The type of people it attracts are people who not only are smart, but also have an eye for compassion and for expression. And it comes in many forms. Some people are shy about it. Some people throw it all around, but just the combination of all of us putting our individual effort to make something beautiful is that's what it's about.
And it also takes a commitment. You learn about committing to something and sticking to it, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is that one of the lessons you learn here?
It is. It's something that is not always present in all families. And we do have those that try it out and it's not for me, but those that join and realize, wow, this is something I love, they stay with it. And it does require commitment. It requires loyalty. It requires a time and putting it above some other things sometimes, but they're always glad that they did.
When you see them at Carnegie Hall, what do you think?
That was pretty special.
Yeah.
It was kind of a career high for myself as well to be on that podium with them. But looking into their faces as they stood in that historic spot and sang historic music with a beautiful professional orchestra, it was beyond heavenly for me. I enjoyed every second of it, and I loved to make eye contact with them while we were singing together. It was great.
Well, congratulations again for all the success and continued success there at the girls' chorus. Good luck to you, whatever comes next. I mean, you've had a pretty successful career so far. Best of luck to you as well.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us.